warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, I want to introduce myself before. My name is Rahayu Sri Wilujeng. You can call me Rahayu or Ayu. I was born on May 12, 2004 in Pacitan. So, I am 17 years old now. I live with my elder sister at Paugeran Sembu village. Now, I am a student in the 3rd grade of accounting major at SMKN 1 Nawangan. My school address at Jenderal Sudirman Street number 3, Pakisbaru village. I choose accounting major because I like challenge. In my video this time, I want to explain about how to input the proof of transaction into sales journal. Before we input the proof of transaction into sales journal, we must know and prepare all of the tools and materials. Number first, tools. What is it? Okay, this is a pencil or this is a board maker. We usually use pencil or board maker to write the transaction in the journal. In my video this time, I will work on my journal with a board maker, so that is my writing is clear. But if you want to try to do it, you should use pencil first. So if there are mistakes, it can be erased. Why? Because in the world of accounting, we must to minimize errors writing. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. Next. Number 2, eraser. I use eraser to delete or erase the wrong post. Number 3, pencil sharpener. I use pencil sharpener to sharpen a dull pencil. The last is calculator. I use calculator to calculate the number of balance. The second is materials. What is it? This is the proof of the transaction. This is a sales invoice. Okay, I want to explain a part by part about this proof of transaction. Okay, number first, this is the header of the proof of transaction, which contain company identity like as company name and then company address. And then this is faktur. Faktur in Indonesia, but in English this is an invoice. And then this is the invoice number. Then the copy. Copy means that our company has this proof of transaction. Then this is the customer name and the customer address. Then this is the date of the transaction, the payment term, and freight on board. Here we can see the details of the goods that have sold to our customer with the payment amount. For the third materials is column in the inventory card. Then we make a column of inventory card by the following format. We write our company name, inventory card, the period of financial year, then in rupiah. At the right above column, we write the item name with iPhone 5 and iPhone 6. And the left above column, we write the method we will use to calculate the cost of goods sold. We use method average. Okay. For the columns, the form of date column. Date column to record the date of the transaction. Then evidence number column to write the invoice number as the proof of the transaction. Then description column to record the beginning balance and the customer name. And then this is the in or purchase column, contains quantity, price per unit, and the amount. Then out or sales column contain quantity, price per unit, and then amount. At balance column, same like as in and out, quantity, price per unit, and amount. For the second materials, this is the sales journal column. Okay, then we make the sales journal column in a paper. We write our company name and then the name of sales and then the period of the financial year, also in rupiah. For the form of column, for the first date column, we used to record the date of transaction, then invoice number to record the invoice number as the proof of transaction, then description column to write the customer names, then post-ref to usually at the journal there are nothing has been filed in, but if in the general ledger as applies to recording the source of amount balance. Then this is a debit and credit column. A debit column in the sales journal contains account receivable and then cost of goods sold. But at the credit column in sales journal contains sales, PPN outcome, freight collected, and then merchandise inventory. After all transactions have been entered in the sales journal, we must make a recapitulation to make easier in the posting to the general ledger. There are debit and credit with account number and their amount. Okay friends, those are the tools and material we need to work on the sales journal. After everything is ready, we will work on the sales journal. How do you do it? Okay, follow me. Okay friends, for the first, we must to observe and understand the proof of the transaction carefully. Next, this is the date of the transaction. You can see, okay, we write it on the date column. Here, December 2015. Second, okay, for invoice number, we get it from here. Okay, you can see. We write it, okay? FBG12 space 1. For the description, we write our customer name. This is Toko Bimasel. Friend, remember, if the header of the proof of transaction is our company name, that meaning we sold to our customer. But if the header is other company name, it's meaning we bought from our supplier. Okay. Next, for post-ref column, we can empty it first. Next, debit column, account receivable, we get it from total, this. 49,715,000 rupiah. For cost of goods sold, we get it from inventory card. Next, at credit column, sales, we get it from subtotal is 45,115,050 rupiah. Next, PPN outcome, we get it from is 4,515,000 rupiah. PPN outcome, we get it 10% from sales value. Next, freight collected, we get it from here, 50,000 rupiah. And merchandise inventory, we get it from inventory card. Surely you are still confused why account receivable at debit, why credit at credit is sales, PPN outcome, and freight collected. We know that there are 5 main or principal accounts. For the first, asset, then liabilities, equity, income, and expense. For asset and expense, when increase it debt position. When liabilities, equity, and income increase it at credit column. You can understand? Okay. To determine the cost of goods sold and merchandise inventory, we have to work inventory card. Okay friend, to determine the cost of goods sold, we will make inventory card for iPhone 5 and iPhone 6 with method average. Method average we use in purchase transaction, but at sales transaction we don't use method average. We will use price per unit at opening balance. Okay. First, we have to input the quantity, price per unit, and amount for each item name, iPhone 5 and iPhone 6 into inventory card. Okay. This for the date is December 2015. Because this is opening balance, just first. For everything numbers, we can empty first to description. This is opening balance. Okay. Then at balance column, quantity 30, price per unit 3,800,000 rupiah, and amount 114 million rupiah. For iPhone 6, same. This is date December 2015. Date first. Description, same, opening balance. And at balance column, quantity 20, price per unit 5,700,000 rupiah. For amount, same, this 114 million rupiah. Okay, next. Then we input the sales transaction. Okay, this detail of the sale. For iPhone 5 is quantity 5. Okay, we input the date first. Okay, second, for evidence number, we get it from here. Okay, FPJ 12 space 5. For description, we input our customer name, Toko Bima Sale. Okay, because it is the proof of transaction of sales transaction, we input it to sales column. Okay, quantity 5, price per unit. Because it is sales transaction, we use price per unit from the opening balance. Okay, so this is price per unit 3,800,000 rupiah. Okay, for amount we can calculate it. 5 times 3. Okay, equals 19 million rupiah. Okay, for balance, quantity 30 means 5 is 25. For amount 114 million rupiah means 19 million rupiah equals 95 million rupiah. For price per unit, this is we get from 95 million rupiah divided quantity 25. It's same. 3 equals 3,800,000 rupiah. For iPhone 6, this is same. The second, for evidence number FPJ 12 space 1. For description, it same Toko Bima Sale. Okay, at sales column, quantity this can see 4, and price per unit same like iPhone 5. We use price per unit at opening balance, so 5,700,000 rupiah. Okay, so amount we can calculate it. 4 times 5,700,000. Okay, equals 22,800,000 rupiah. For balance column, quantity 20 means 4 equals 16. Price per unit. Later, amount. For amount 114 million rupiah means 22,800,000. Okay, 91,200,000 rupiah. Okay, for determine price per unit,
we can divide it amount and quantity. For amount 91 to 200,000 rupiah, we divide it with quantity 16. Okay, same 5,700,000 rupiah. Okay, when at purchase transaction, we use method average to determine the price per unit at balance. Okay, we have find the cost of goods sold. If we get it, cost of goods sold from amount I.5 plus amount I.6. Okay, so this is at sales transaction. Okay, 19 million rupiah plus 800,000 rupiah. Okay, 800,000 rupiah. We input it to cost of goods sold column.
Okay friend, after all of invoice has been entered, we must to total all of balance from each account name. Okay friend, this is the total amount from each account name. And then after all of invoice have been entered, we must make a recapitulation to determine whether the debt and credit balance are balanced or not balanced. Besides it, we can also use recapitulation when posting to general ledger and make it easier. Okay, here I have a complete data company. Here, this is account list and contains account number and account name. Okay, for the first, to make a recapitulation, we must to determine the account number. The number for account receivable is this. Okay, this is, you can see, account list. Next, account number 1 is 1210. Account receivable and total amount is 185,415,000 rupiah. Next, this is cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold. This is 5 is 1100. Okay, we total amount is 155,800,000 rupiah. Next, at credit is sales. Sales of person, that is 4 space 1100 with amount 168,400,000 rupiah. Next, PPN outcome is 2 space 1600 with total amount is 16,840,000 rupiah. Next, freight collected. Okay, this 4 space 1200 and total amount is 175,000 rupiah. Next, merchandise inventory, where it is this. Okay, account number 1 1310. Merchandise inventory is 155,800,000
100,000 rupiah. Okay, we calculate. Plus this plus this, 8, this. For the total, I write here. For the debt, for the debit is 215,000 rupiah. And for credit, total is same.